Hello, everyone. My name is Osayaba from Showcase Africa. This is a channel that showcases Africa through mainly fashion. And when I talk about fashion, I mean outfits, fabric, and other African accessories and African inspired accessories and outfits. And all of this will be done mainly from my collections, things I bought through the years, gifts I was given through the years. Just want to talk about it and use it in a way to save this information for future generations. So today we're going to be talking about a particular type of fabric, the storytelling Ankara. Most people will call it Ankara fabric, yes. This particular fabric I'm going to talk about today from my collection is from years ago. But I love this fabric so much because it was one of the fabrics, the main fabric I used to tell my children about animals in Africa. When we went to the zoo, and also I did a little research to tell them about safaris and the Serengeti in Tanzania. So let me show you this fabric, then I'll model the way I wear it now. So when you look at it, you see the animals in this fabric. See? See the elephant, giraffe, so many different ones. And the trees that you will find in Africa. This particular tree I saw in Senegal years ago. And so this was the perfect fabric for my children when they were very young. Maybe 2 years, 3 years, they found this fabric so interesting. Another thing is I wore it that traditional way. There was a top. Let me show you that top. Now, you know, this top doesn't fit me anymore as it used to, especially kind of up here, but the skirt is still good. So when you look at this top, so what I did, I swapped this top for a jacket so I can still wear the skirt. And this is supposed to be the scarf, so I use it now as a type of shawl. So come along, let me model this outfit. So this is the full length of my outfit. It's still a bit chilly outside. So when I wore this last week, I still had my boots. I still wore my boots with it. And look, then I have the jacket. This is what I call my safari jacket. It's a skirt suit on its own, but I just take the jacket to wear with this skirt because the green is perfect with it as when I look at it. So again, this is that. This could be my hair tie, or if I just had on another type of top, I could wrap it. You see my video on the up and down wrap. I could also just wrap it this way, give it some kind of style, and or just have it over my shoulder this way. It just depends. Or I could wrap my hair. Now, 2 weeks ago, I went to an expo for business, black business, and I found this wonderful lady who strings jewelry. And when I saw this piece, my mind came to this outfit, and I said, won't that just be perfect with that jacket? There's a video of my connecting with her and talking about how she does her stringing of beads. So here it is, the safari. Oh, I enjoy this so much, telling my children the stories, the animals. This was a hit when they were younger. So remember I told you about the two-piece safari-like suit I bought. And so this is it. And so this is where I got the jacket to wear over the skirt that is the safari skirt with the animals, the African one. So we can mix and match that way. That way also, we trying to make sure African outfits are mainstream, so it can be worn to work. This is where I think a lot of our designers, producers of fabric can make more money. If people don't just think of what we wear as for special occasion only. So here it is. Hello, everyone. Again, here I am looking at my second outfit for this video, the storytelling outfit. My outfits, Ankara fabric, telling stories. The first one, was about animals, Serengeti, safaris. And now I want to tell you about this. It's about a musical instrument. About it, it's on the fabric, but I used it to teach my children about this particular type of musical instrument. In my language, the Edo language is called ukuse. In my husband's language, it's called shekere. So here. So now let me show this to you and model it. Let me just call a bit closer. So come on. And here is the full length of the outfit, my shekere outfit. When I go to museums or galleries, I like to wear interesting outfits like this. And I'll post a picture of me in Four Points Hotel by Sheraton in Lagos. And they have a beautiful gallery of by different African or Nigerian painters. Right here now, here is the ukuse. So when my kids were very young, to keep them quiet or story time, I could bring this ukuse and sing to call a story. Let me just do a little bit of it with ukuse. That means I'm calling the story. When the story is coming, bele, the story is coming, bele. And now the story is here, bele. They loved it. I got their attention that way. I have a YouTube channel that will be starting soon. I'm already working on it, about storytelling and writing children's books, talking about African culture. So here, my interesting outfit, ukuse or shekere. The next outfit I want to talk about, I can't wear it anymore, but it's so sentimental to me. It's about the fan palm tree. And I also use this to talk about the flamingo, which is part of this fabric right here. So it was so colorful for them, for my children at that time. And I loved it because this fan palm tree represented home to me when I was growing up. It was in our yard, and people came from far and wide. If you wanted to tell someone how to get to our house, just tell them the fence with the fan palm tree. My mother was a gardener and she loved so many different species she grew in our garden. So I'm going to show it to you. Like I said, it's too small for me now, but I'll model it. And I haven't been able to just get rid of it, give it away, because it has such a sentimental feeling. When I went to Dominican Republic last year, I saw this fan tree, and I'll post the picture also. So come on, let's look at it. So here is the fan pantry. I have a picture wearing this, so I will post that picture. My Ghanaian designer, I have two major designers, one a Nigerian, another a Ghanaian. My Ghanaian designer, Faustina, made this outfit. And here is the skirt. It's just a two-piece, simple. I think I wore it for my daughter's graduation from 8th grade, um, moving to high school years ago. And as I said, I'll post the picture. My beautiful niece daughter, Rosemary, says that when you want to really look at animals and also the gathering, I guess that's what's called, of flamingos, you have to go to Botswana. And she said she will take me to Botswana. Rosemary, let me prepare for that long, long flight. Okay. Love you, Rosemary. So here it is. Okay. And this is my fourth outfit for this video. My outfit that tells a story or reminds me of a story. This particular one reminds me of Miss Maya Angelou of blessed memories. If you look, I'll come close, you can see her book. It reminds me of her book, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. Here is the bird in the cage, and here is the bird. So this particular fabric, and when I saw it, she came to mind. But come on, let me model the outfit for you. And this is the fourth outfit. Now, this is a one-piece outfit, and it has some combinations with lace and piping. Right, you see the piping all over. This is the scarf, but I have a picture I will post where I also tied my hair. And these earrings I bought uh, in Nigeria recently. When you look at my other videos, just talking about my different types of African jewelry. So in this, we look, I love the color also. See the yellow and the fuchsia. Remember I said I'm trying to add the fuchsia color, more of it, to my wardrobe. So this is a one piece. And when you think about Maya Angelou, and I Know Why the Cage Bird Sings, if you haven't read it, it's a wonderful book. It's really her autobiography, the series. And she lived in Ghana for a while. And that book, the book she wrote about that is August Children Need Traveling Shoes. So if you haven't read it, read it. This is how we connect. Africans on the continent connect with Africans in the diaspora, or the African American population in America. So thank you so much for staying until the end of this video. Please, if you really love this video, please share with others. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, and to comment. Oh, I'm waiting to read your comments. Now, when I look at the four fabrics or outfits I talked about today, let me do a quick combining. When I think about it, I take this, that the caged bird wants some freedom, like those animals in the safari or Serengeti, the flamingos in Botswana. And I'm like, wow, would that's a nice thought in terms of even writing a story or writing a poem. And so somehow my thoughts, that's how I sometimes put them together. So now I want to ask you, do you have any thoughts about these fabrics and the story they tell I presented to you today? Do you want to write a poem? Put it in the comments for me to read. So thank you. See you in my next video. Bye bye.